Good morning. This is Jackie Shaw from Lambton Skin Clinic. I thought I'd pop you a quick video this morning just to cover the basis of acne in young people. So not necessarily menopausal acne or acne in your later life. I want to just hop on the subject of teenage acne or teenage to young adult acne. What you need to do and what you need to avoid in order to treat the acne or improve the acne and get a clearer skin. I see a lot of youngsters, they come into me and I always insist that they bring their little bag of tricks, what they are trying to use to counteract the acne and the infection on their skin. And very often this is where I see things going terribly wrong. They have a plethora of products. They bring out a million products out of their little bags and 99% of them are wrong. I literally wipe them off the table and they only really need one or two products in order to improve their acne situation. I just want to go through some sort of fallacies in regards to acne, and the one that I get a lot is, does chocolate and sweets, do sweets and chocolates affect my acne? And I'm going to make it very, very clear. It has nothing to do with acne. It definitely progresses the aging in the skin when you get to a slightly more mature age. We get a thing called glycation. So when we consume a lot of sugar or too much sugar, our skin ages prematurely or ages faster. So that is something to consider in the later years of life. But in the beginning, eating a chocolate bar or sweets does not equal getting acne or getting a breakout or getting a spot. So I just want to make that very, very clear. Your diet, of course, will affect the overall health of your body and your skin, but it's not going to make you have acne. You don't have acne because you have eaten chocolates or sweets or you've got a bad diet. The other thing is also drinking a lot of water or drinking too little water. It really doesn't have a huge effect on the bacteria or acne. So acne is caused by bacterial infection on the skin, and it's literally your skin becomes a breeding ground for bacteria because of the oiliness of your skin, and then the bacteria just literally runs rampant on your skin, and that is what happens. So we need to counteract the bacterial infection. The way we do that is using products that are antibacterial, making sure your skin is clear, not oily, and not a breeding ground for bacteria. So I recommend cleansing twice a day, morning and night, and making sure that you are using something that has got a salicylic acid in it or retin A in it. So my recommendation is definitely a salicylic acid that needs to be in the ingredient list of the cleanser and needs to be pretty high up on the ingredient quantity. So it needs to be within the first 5 of the ingredients listed on the back. So it needs to be a foaming cleanser with salicylic acid, and it needs to be used twice a day. The most important one is the one before you go to sleep at night, and then the second important one is the one in the morning when you're getting ready to start the day. So those are the two. Then I find that my acne clients come to me and they have a whole lot of creams and moisturizers. You really do not require a lot of moisture, generally I'm speaking. Each person is individual, but when I look at the broad spectrum of acne sufferers, they are suffering from acne because their skin is over oily. So why would you need to add more moisture and oil onto an over oily skin? You need to just kind of clear that acne, clear the bacteria, make sure it's a nice clean ground so that the bacteria doesn't sort of thrive on the skin. So I actually wipe away most moisturizers from my acne clients, and I really say the most important thing is the cleanser, and as long as it's got the correct ingredients that kills that acne bacteria. Then the other thing, a lot of my clients come to me and they pull out a very harsh scrub or exfoliator, and they're almost trying to exfoliate or scrub the acne away, which is not going to happen. It is so damaging. I really wish that somebody would, in the manufacturing industries and in the beauty and wellness industries would realize that granular scrubs are really so damaging to the skin. They're fine for the body. I mean, your skin on your body is totally different. So you can exfoliate your legs and your arms and your back and all of that, but your face is totally different. So now you've got a inflamed spot, which is infected generally if it's a white pimple, and you're now going to take granules. You're going to pop that little infected bubble or pus sac, and you're going to now spread that bacteria over your face, and you're going to then again over-inflame your skin and spread the infection. So granules are an absolute no-no. If you want to exfoliate, you can exfoliate once a week with a acidic exfoliator, which is completely like a gel-like substance, just like a cleanser, and that's going to give you a once a week sort of strip of your excess, your epidermis, and just take down a little bit of the skin layers and give you a fresher look. But other than that, okay, the other no-no I see on my little list here is picking, touching and picking and scratching. And so a lot of these clients who feel something on their skin will sit at home and constantly pick and touch, and you're moving that bacteria all over your face. And again, you are breaking those little pus sacs or infected little pores, and that is now spreading all over. So firstly, you're spreading the bacteria. Secondly, you're creating scarring because the skin is not made for constant picking, pushing. Absolute no-no. So I sort of recommend really trying to ignore the skin as much as possible, and the only two products that you can really go mad on is your cleanser with the salicylic acid and perhaps a spot treatment, so that when you feel something or when you see something in the mirror, you can just take a little bit of the spot treatment and pop it on there, and then try and forget about it and stop picking at your skin, because that's just, not only are we then going to treat acne, we're going to be treating scarring, which is a long process. It's a long journey that we go through with you, and it's costly, and it's a slow going process. So we really want to just catch the acne just in its form of acne and not let it progress to scarring. So I suggest those who are obsessive pickers take up something with their hands, so that they are no longer fiddling on their faces. Try and keep their hands occupied and be mindful of not touching the face, not moving the bacteria from one place to another. Okay, then just the final, because I really wanted to give just a quick little video this morning. I absolutely despise face cloths or sponges used on the face at home. Again, breeding ground for bacteria. You're washing every day the same over your infected areas with a sponge or a face cloth, and it's moving the bacteria around. So really, these are what you use to wash your hands. A pump of cleanser in your palm of your hand, foamed up, wash your face in the morning and again at night. These are so easy to disinfect, and they are not a breeding ground like a cloth or a sponge is for the P. acnes virus or bacteria. That's all I wanted to say. Those are just some tips and tricks. If you are suffering from breakouts or suffering from acne, come in and see a professional, get some professional treatments done. And acne doesn't need to be debilitating or embarrassing. We can treat it quite easily in the office, as long as at home you're doing what we recommend, which is just keeping the skin clean. All right, that's all I wanted to say today. It was just a quick vid before I start seeing patients this morning. Hope you guys have a great weekend up ahead, and I will chat to you soon. I want to do a video next on complete fallacies, skin fallacies in total. I've been promising it for a while, but I am busy drafting up something interesting. Okay, keep well. See you soon.